Hey everybody, I am at the Oil Discovery Center in Wood Buffalo, Murray, and we're going to do this thing here. I'm going to show you how a centrifuge works. Centrifuge. Currently, two types of centrifuges are used in froth treatments. Scroll centrifuges are particularly effective in removing coarse solids from the diluted bitumen as it enters the center of scroll. The diluted bitumen forms a pool. The centrifugal force created by the rotation of the casing and the screw causes coarse solids to move to the outside of the pool. Rotation of the screw carries them to one end of the centrifuge while the diluted bitumen blows out the opposite end. And then there's disc centrifuges. Disc centrifuges complement the work of scroll centrifuges. They are used after scroll centrifuges to remove the coarse materials because they are the most efficient at separating very fine materials. The many discs inside the centrifuges increase the surface available for separation. The very rapid rotation separates the dilute. So how does centrifuge work? The faster a centrifuge spins, the greater the force it exerts. Some high-speed centrifuges produce forces equal to several thousand times. That was just a light one. The force of gravity. This means centrifuges magnify the tendency for materials to separate by density. Dense materials collect on the outside of a spinning centrifuge. Less dense materials move closer to the center. Let's see how that works. Well, I spin this, folks. As you can see, less dense materials are moving center, and the thicker ones to the outside. Now we're going to check in over here with some bitumen product here in English. Although Carl Clark's process remains the basis for extracting bitumen from mining oil sands, new ideas are always being tried. Let's see what Professor Nostel has to tell us here. Of course, like always, we will not watch the whole video. You must come to the center to see yourself.
A viscous mixture, mainly of hydrocarbons, heavier than pentanes. It contains sulfur compounds. It may be obtained from oil sands. Very interesting. And what does it all mean? Maybe a small experiment is what is needed. Now, this is what oil sand looks like. And this is what we want to extract. Now, I know oil sand is 80 to 85% sand, 5% water and clay, and 10% bitumen. So how do you get the bitumen out of the sand? Or is it the sand out of the bitumen? There are lots of theories and promising inventions out there. Like my Bituwash 5000, for example. But the easiest and best way is to add heated water to the oil sand. So, the first step is conditioning, which I am doing now before your very eyes. This means mixing oil sand with hot water and stirring it up. It's easy enough to do in the kitchen, but more complicated when you're dealing with tons of oil sand, I think. For that, you need a method of creating a sand and water slurry in vast quantity.
To see if he succeeds in separating it, you will have to come to the center. I gotta show you this gigantic truck right here. Huge. I climbed up into it into the driver's seat. There's a theater here. I could show you what's going on in there, but I'm not really wanting to right now. I'm just walking around. I'm going to, some students just showed up as well. But there'll be pictures. There's the in-stew and the upgrading. I'm just having fun. It's raining here in Fort Mac. We were supposed to open at 3. Apparently we're opening at noon. But I'm not really working, so I show up when I want to, do what I want. Some people don't like it, but guess what? That don't matter, because it's my life doing things my way. Doing a favor for a friend, basically. What I'm going to be doing after Fort McMurray, I don't know. I do know that I'm not heading to Moose Jaw after here. I really don't know what I'm doing. I haven't talked to anybody really, and it really don't matter, because I'm just enjoying my life. And I hope everybody else, wherever they are, whatever they may be doing, is doing the exact same thing. Oh, I for sure miss a hell of a lot of people over on unit number 2. I'm not on this unit really, where up here in Fort Mac. Like I say, I'm not employed. I'm just up here doing a favor. I miss people on unit 2. I miss people in Pulver. I miss people in Kelowna. I miss people everywhere. The wind's blowing me around. I hope to run into some people that I'm missing. Never know, I might pop in to visit Unit 2 at some point this season just to say hi to everybody. I'll be heading to some other heritage sites over the next few days, and I'm just, like I say, I'm enjoying my life. So how about you guys enjoy yours? Take her easy.